everyone, it's John Barrett at Level Up Your Leadership, where I'm going to help you with visual leadership lessons so you can be the best you can be. I want to talk about connect the dots today. Remember as a kid when you would do those art projects where you would have to connect the dots? Sometimes they were numbered or sometimes you just had to figure it out. And when you looked at this kind of crazy mess, you would connect these dots and then come to find out at the very end, there'd be this beautiful picture of something that you were able to draw. And I think about this as leaders, we've got to be great dot connectors. We're playing a game of connect the dots. The problem is many leaders are not doing this, and they're not doing it well. And as a result, they're missing opportunities to help people connect the dots, to be able to find the vision, the passion, the purpose, all the things that it takes in order for them to know that what they're doing is making a difference. And it's our job as a leader to help people connect the dots. We can never assume that people just get everything connected and understand why it all works together, how it's related to our vision and our mission and our core values and all the things that are going on. And what I've found in 20 years of coaching is that most leaders aren't doing this. They just assume it's taking place, and it's not. Let me tell you, it is not. If I went to most organizations and I said, tell me the vision and the mission of this organization, very many people don't have an answer. If I said, what are your core values? If they even have any in the organization, then usually people don't even know. They have to say, well, let me go look at my manual. Let me go look online or something like that. That's not internalized. You're not connecting the dots if they don't know these things. So think about all the things that are going on in your organization. You have all these things happening all over the place. Whether it just be tasks, departments working on things, and there's all kinds of busyness going on. But busyness doesn't always equate to productivity. And this idea of there's a lot going on in our organization, who is bringing all this together? Who's connecting all the dots in order to show the picture of what's going on? And if you're not careful, if you think it's happening on its own, I'm going to give you some sobering news. It's not. It's not happening on its own. It takes intentional effort to connect these dots, to be able to help different departments understand that what they're doing and how it relates to everybody else and how all of this is coming together to create something beautiful, something amazing. It doesn't happen on its own. I'm telling you, it doesn't happen. And if you don't take time to figure out how you're going to help the organization connect the dots, then I'm telling you, it's going to be a fragmented mess. People are going to be busy, but they're going to lose heart, they're going to lose steam, they're going to lose motivation. They're not going to understand why they're doing all that they're doing, how it relates to a different department, how that department can help another department, how they can begin to work together and begin to create this incredible picture. Now, you as a leader, you've got to be a dot connector. In fact, it's not just about helping each one figure out in the different departments how it all connects, how their tasks, how their daily duties, no matter how small they are, how they come together. But here's the deal. The big vision of the organization, the mission, the core values that are within the organization, all these things, are you helping for everyone see how everything that they're doing connects back to the core values, to the mission of the organization, to the vision of what it is that you're trying to accomplish? Are you helping them see that and come together? See, great leaders, they are super intentional, fanatical even, about making sure that they just go around and connect dots for everyone. In fact, if your job was simply just to go around and help people connect the dots on their daily duties of how it's impacting other people and how it's pointing back to the vision, and when they begin to accomplish core values and they operate in that way, and you say, hey, great job on this project right here. Here's why. Because it points back to what we're trying to do to make a difference. It points back to our core values. Hey, you so-and-so over here, when you were working on this, the way that you did that, let me tell you how our core values were at play right there. Listen, great leaders, they are fanatical about keeping that white hot in the center. Start with why. This is the why we do what we do. Listen, organizations that are so focused on the vision, the mission, and their core values, those are the organizations that create loyalty. They create an environment, a culture where people want to come to work. They say, you know what, I want to be a part of this because I feel like I'm part of something that's building something great. And we're making a difference. We're serving all these people over here, our clients, and we're making a difference in the world by serving these people and these people by accomplishing the vision. Listen, great leaders, they've spent a majority of their time thinking about the vision, the mission, the core values, and they help connect dots. Every time you're in a meeting as a leader, you've got to point back to the vision. Every time that you're talking with someone, even one-on-one, you're doing a review or giving them feedback or practicing the guardrails of accountability and practicing all these things we talk about, conflict resolution, all of that you're always pointing back to the core values, the mission and the vision of your organization. I'm telling you, when you do that in a genuine way, not just in a trite way, not just kind of a half-hearted way, but when you truly connect all the dots back to the vision, the mission, and the core values of your organization, you're going to begin to create a culture where people feel a part. They feel like they're doing something great. They feel like they're part of something really amazing that's being built, going somewhere, making a difference. Look at all this. It's three-dimensional. It's got all kinds of things going on it, but it's all centered back to the vision that's serving our purpose and what we do. So the first thing I want to ask you is this. Do you even have a strong vision, mission, and core values in your organization? If you don't have those, you got to start with it. We love to sit down with teams and actually help them either create it or refresh their vision, their mission, and then their core values. Who are they? What makes them who they are and how they're going to build the vision and the mission of the organization. If you don't have that, then I'm telling you, you've got to get that. And you got to start somewhere. Maybe you're not over the whole organization. Maybe it's just your department. And you say, we're going to create a vision and a mission and core values just within our one department over here of the big picture. And at least we're going to start there and get intentional about what we do. So start somewhere, get intentional, identify what that is, and then think about everything that you're doing. If this is your team, maybe this is your department, this represents that, and all the different people in it and all the things you're doing. Point it back to the vision, the mission, the core values. You as the leader have the responsibility to carry that torch into the future. And if you'll do that, if you'll connect the dots and be a dot connector as a leader, you're going to be more successful in what you do, you're going to be valuable, and you're going to create an incredibly loyal team to be able to carry the vision into the future. Go to johnbarrettleadership.com, check out the Level Up Guide where you can have group questions about this, where you can talk about it as an organization, as a team, as a department, and begin to ask yourself, are we connecting the dots? Do we see the vision, the mission, and the core values of who we are and take it into the future? Reach out to us today so we can help take you and your team to the next level.